Hello. I know it has been forever. Welcome to my channel. I am in Chicago for my fall break. I just arrived to my Airbnb and it is so cute. All right, so it's in this little historic building. Let me give you a little tour. Here's the front door. Then you walk in and immediately you see the bathroom. Here's a closet. I literally got inside and checked to make sure no one else was in here to kill me. It's so cute. Little toilet area. Then the bedroom, which not sure where the light is. Let's see. Is there a light in here? How does this work? Oh, that's so weird. That's how you know this is an old building, because that made no sense. Closet area. Literally just got here. This is so flippin' cute. Kitchen. I'm not mad at it. They even put a little desk over here. But I definitely wasn't gonna get any work done. And I'm right by the interstate. It looks like there's a little balcony or something. Okay. This is cute. Wow. Okay. This is cute. I am impressed. Not gonna lie, I was pretty sketched out when I got here. But there's something about just staying alone that is kind of scary. So I'm literally just gonna kind of be talking and giving y'all some updates because I know it's been a while. So it's currently fall break. I am currently in Chicago on fall break. I'll be here from Saturday until Tuesday. I did travel here by myself. This is my first ever solo trip, so there were definitely some uncomfortable moments, I'll say. First of all, I'm already not a fan of flying, okay? Like, it's just not my thing. I don't like heights. It gives me anxiety, all that. So I get to the airport and I'm thinking I have plenty of time. Like, let's pause because I literally cannot do my brows and talk. 1 second. All right, that's probably as good as it's gonna get on the brows. I'm literally trying to make this, honestly, as quick as possible because it's already almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, it is 9 o'clock. And I really wanna get out because I really don't wanna get back too late, which I'll update you on that situation in a second. So, I'm thinking I'm leaving my house on time. My best friend Brianna picks me up and she's dropping me off at the airport. And I get there and I go to check my bag in and the little kiosk says, you're considered a late check-in and your bag might not make it in time. So, of course, I'm already like not a fan of flying. I'm already anxious. My nerves are already high. So instantly I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get there. My luggage isn't gonna be there. Then I'm gonna waste a whole night of doing something because I don't have any clothes. Because I do, first of all, when I fly, I don't fly cute. Those of you that can fly cute, I don't know how you do it. Because it's not for me. I need to be as comfortable as possible. So I'm flipping out that I'm not gonna have my luggage in time. And I call Brianna and I'm freaking out, and she's like, you know, just calm down. There's nothing we can do to fix it right now. All you can do is just, you know, hope for the best. So I'm like, okay, let me just, you know, get it together, because there's literally nothing that I could do at that point. Well, then get on the flight, and let me tell y'all a little bit about science. So we're in the air, and I brought my water bottle with me to the airport empty so that I could fill it up and not have to pay for our water. Well, this is how it opens, like that. I go to open it as we are flying at whatever altitude, and I'm like, and then it just starts spewing out everywhere. It just shot straight up. And I was like, oh my God. So I like quickly closed it. And of course it got all on me, all on the person next to me, and all on the seat in front of me. And I was like, I am so sorry. I was like, do you need any napkins? And he's just kind of looking at me like, first of all, it woke him up because he was definitely sitting next to me snoring. And he was just looking at me like, what? And I just immediately like apologized, and I reached up to the call button so that I could get us some napkins to dry us off, which, I mean, thankfully it's just water, and he was nice enough about the situation, but that could have gone way worse. So there's a lesson for you, a science lesson. The pressure was obviously too much for that type of water bottle. So I do not recommend bringing this type of water bottle on your flights. So then I get off of the plane. It was also the worst landing ever. I don't know what that pilot was doing, but get off of the plane, and thank God my luggage was there. That was like, once I found out my luggage was there, I was like, okay, I can breathe again, because I was so worried about that. So I got my luggage, and then I was like, okay, how does this whole Uber thing work at the airport? Then I look, and it was like $25 to take me from the airport to my Airbnb. And I was like, what? That's a whole meal. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do the Uber pool thing. You know, I'm already venturing out, traveling by myself. Why not? I might meet a friend. Well, they pull up. I'm sorry. I pull it up on my Uber, and he's like 5 minutes late. I'm like, yes, because I'm ready to go get ready, change, take a shower, and he cancels on me. I'm like, what? So then it immediately like puts in for another person, and I'm like, no, you're not about to play me. I'm not about to get canceled on again, because I was already a little skeptical about doing the Uber pool. So I canceled that, and then I just put in for a regular Uber, and he was cool. He gave me a lot of information about Chicago and what to see and do and all that type of stuff. But I wanted to get like a lot of information from him about what to do, but I was a little bit skeptical about like what I was saying, and I was just trying to be very cautious so that he didn't know that I was staying alone. So I just said that I was meeting a friend here in Chicago. So he gave me a lot of cool ideas of things to do. So we pull up to the Airbnb. First of all, I'm sketched out because it's like right off the interstate, and I knew that there was a train stop right near the Airbnb, but we're passing by it, and I was like, oh my God, is that the train stop? It looks so sketchy. And he was like, yeah, I really wouldn't recommend taking it at nighttime. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have to spend another $20 Ubering around Chicago. but it was pretty sketchy, but I do plan on taking it in the morning. So pull up, and this is like a little, it's like an old historic building. It's really cute. The location is just a little sketchy. Like, it's right off the interstate, and it's very dark. And I got out and there was a man standing on the street, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna either ask me for money or something. And the way that this Airbnb is set up, you have to walk upstairs, enter in a code to get in, and then you walk in and there's like a bunch of apartment buildings. It honestly reminds me, if you watch How to Get Away with Murder, it reminds me of the building that Wes lives in, where you're on like the inside and it's kind of like old. If you watch How to Get Away with Murder, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, but I'm in here, it's all good. The Airbnb is super cute. The host has been very helpful. Everything was very neat, clean, put together. I'm not upset about I am not upset about my choice. Which honestly, like, choosing an Airbnb is kind of hard when you're visiting an area that you've never been to, because you really don't know. So that was like a little short update on what has just been going on today. Not even just a general update of my life. So we made it to fall break. I'm so happy about that. But when I come back, my announced observation for teaching is literally the Wednesday that we come back. So after my trip, I have to basically go back home and lesson plan. Like, my goal this year is to really improve on my evaluation scores. Just as a first year teacher, I think I really struggled with the evaluation process because there's a lot of different reasons. You know, it's just new. And I think I wasn't as prepared for it as I could have been, because I thought I was, because we got observed all the time when I was student teaching. But I don't know, it's just different. It's a lot different. The stakes are higher. I think you just don't think about it the same. And I feel like they're a little bit more lenient on you during your student teaching, because that's the whole point, is to learn. But so yeah. Also, I found out my principal knows that I have a YouTube channel. So if you're watching this, Dr. Reedon, shout out to you for being so awesome. But seriously, she's cool. I'm glad that we have a good relationship. I feel like I can really talk to her about things and not feel like, you know, just like, oh, that's my principal. But we actually, I feel like, truly have a relationship. I literally just got a call. I don't even remember what I was saying. I think I was talking about my school staff, and the teachers there are amazing. My principal is amazing. My assistant principal is amazing. Admin, just everyone, period, is amazing. All right, I'm just adding a little bit of color into my crease so that I don't look like a dead person. I really didn't even put any product on this. It's just whatever is left over on the brush. All right, I'm going to pop on some blush. I got this new Juvia's Place highlighter. It is gorgeous. It's in the shade I don't know, it just says volume 3. Volume 3. I just got the lightest one because obviously pale. I want to wear lashes, but I don't know if I can wear lashes tonight. That just seems like a whole ordeal. I know, like, if I were to practice wearing lashes more often, then it wouldn't take me as long. But I feel like it just takes me forever. And then it just becomes a thing, and if they don't go on right, it just, it's a whole other thing. So I don't know. Maybe I will put on some lashes. Whether or not I do, I'm still going to curl the lashes that I have. Oh gosh, do I not have a mirror? Oh, come through, Juvia's, please. My hosts, my Airbnb hosts are so sweet. First of all, they have this whole little cute setup, and he has already messaged me and asked me like how the apartment felt. And I'm just like, oh, thank God I have good communication, because it just makes me feel more comfortable. I feel like I look basic, but you know what? Basic might be all I can do tonight, you know? It might be all I can give. I feel like I want to put something on my lips. Maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change how I feel. All right, over the top of this, I'm going to put Jaclyn Hill's Obsessed. Look, I know there's a bunch of controversy about this lipstick, but I'ma still use mine. And then I'll pop a little bit of Nude AF in the middle. All right, I need to curl these lashes one more time. All right, let's lay down the brows. Let's lay down the brows. I don't know how people don't set their eyebrows. It's literally like a finishing touch for me, almost like setting spray. Sometimes I'll go without setting spray, but still have to set my brows. I know that sounds a little cray. All right, you know what? I'm gonna fix my hair, and this might be as good as it's gonna get.